Hello future officers, welcome to the Hindu and PIB quiz. In this segment, we regularly revise our current affairs through MCQ and explanation that will help you to crack your UPSC prelims. Okay, so let's start today's session. First question. Consider the following statements regarding National Career Service, that is also known as NCS. Statement 1. NCS was launched within the umbrella of the e-governance plan. Statement 2. The Ministry of Labour and Employment is the nodal ministry for the implementation of NCS. Okay. So here the first option, that is NCS was launched within the umbrella of e-governance plan. This is absolutely correct. The Ministry of Labour and Employment is the nodal ministry for the implementation of NCS. This is absolutely correct. So, which of the statements given above is or are correct? So, both are correct. That is in option C. Okay. So, move on to the explanation. The National Career Service was launched in 2015 within the umbrella of e-governance plan. So, that's why statement 1 is correct. It is a one-stop solution that provides a wide array of employment and career-related services to the citizen of India. And the Ministry of Labour and Employment is the nodal ministry for the implementation of that scheme. So that's why statement 2 is also correct. Now consider the following statements. Statement 1. Tianhe is China's own space station module in lower Earth orbit. And statement 2. China is the third country to carry out a manned mission on its own. Now, which of the statements given above is or are correct? Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both 1 and 2. And option D, neither 1 nor 2. So, first statement, Tianhe is China's own space station module in the lower Earth orbit. This one is absolutely correct. China is the third country to carry out a manned mission on its own. This is also absolutely correct. So, which statement is or are correct? So, here the correct option will option C, because both are correct. Okay. Now, move on to the explanation. The Shenzhou 12 craft connected with the Tianhe space station module from the Jiuquan Launch Center in Gobi Desert. Okay. Tianhe core module is the first module of the Tiangong space station. It was launched into the orbit on 29th April 2021. So that's why statement 1 is correct. And China is the third country after the former Soviet Union and United States to carry out a manned mission on its own. So statement 1 is also correct. China is not a participant in the International Space Station, that is also known as ISS, largely as a result of US objections to the Chinese program's secrecy and close military ties. Okay, and the ISS is a joint project between 5 participating space agencies. They are NASA from United States, Roscosmos from Russia, JAXA from Japan, ESA from Europe and Canada. Okay, let's see the next question. With reference to inland waterways, consider the following statements. Statement 1. Ganga Bhagirathi Hooghly River system is known as the National Waterways 1. Statement 2. There are 4 national waterways in India. And statement 3. Jal Marg Vikas project received assistance from the World Bank for the development of NW1. Okay. So now, which of the statements given above is or are correct? Option A, 1 and 3 only. Option B, 1 only. Option C, 1 and 2 only. And option D, all are correct. Okay. So let's see once again The Ganga Bhagirathi river system is also known as National Waterways 1. This one is absolutely correct. Okay, there are 4 national waterways in India. This is incorrect. Statement 3. Jal Marg Vikas Project receive assistance from the World Bank for the development of National Waterways 1. Okay. So now, which of the statements given above is or are correct? Okay. Let's see the options. Option A, 1 and 3 only. Option B, 1 only. Option C, 1 and 2 only. And option D, all are correct. Let's see once again. Option A, Ganga Bhagirathi Hooghly River is also known as National Waterways is correct. Okay. Statement 3, Jal Marg Vikas Project receive assistance from the World Bank for the development of National Waterways 1. Okay, this one correct. So the correct option will option A, that is 1 and 3 only. Okay. Now move on to the explanation. India has about 14,500 km of navigable waterways, which comprises rivers, canals, backwaters and creeks, etc. As per National Waterways Act 2016, 111, waterways have been declared as national waterways. So that's why statement 2 is incorrect. Now, National Waterways 1, Ganga Bhagirathi Hooghly River System, and that is also known as Prayagraj Haldia, with length 1620 km, is the longest national waterways in India. So statement 1 is incorrect. That's why statement 1 is absolutely correct. Now let's see next. The Inland Waterways Authority of India is implementing the Jal Marg Vikas Project for capacity augmentation, navigation on the Haldia Varanasi stretch of Ganga, part of National Waterways 1, with the technical and financial assistance of the World Bank. So that's why statement 1 is correct. Let's see the next question. Consider the following statements regarding the World Competitiveness Index 2021. Statement 1. The index is released by World Economic Forum. Statement 2. India is the second best performing nation in the index among all the BRICS nations. Now, which of the statements given above is or are correct? Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both 1 and 2. And option D, neither 1 nor 2. Okay. So here, the index is released by World Economic Forum. This is incorrect. Okay. Statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2. India is the second best performing nation in index among all the BRICS nations. This is absolutely correct. Okay. So the correct option will option B, that is 2 only. Okay. Let's see the next question. Before that, let's see the explanation. World Competitiveness Index is a comprehensive annual report and worldwide reference point on the competitiveness of countries. The index is released by Switzerland-based Institute for Management Development, that is IMD, and that's why statement 1 is incorrect. As per World Competitiveness Index 2021, among the BRICS nations, India ranked second, 43rd after China, that is 16th, followed by Russia, Brazil and South Africa. So that's why statement 2 is correct. Okay. Next question. And this is very important point, because in this explanation section I will explain the whole governance related articles also. That will very important for your exam perspective. Okay. So let's see. First statement, governor may issue ordinances under Article 213 of Indian Constitution. Statement 2, the governor is not bound by the advice of his Council of Ministers. Now, which of the statements given above is or are correct? Okay. Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both 1 and 2. And option D, neither 1 nor 2. Okay. So let's see. Governor may issue ordinance under Article 213 of Indian Constitution. This is absolutely correct. Statement 2. The governor is not bound by the advice of Council of Ministers. This is also absolutely correct. So the correct option will option C. That is both 1 and 2 are correct. Okay. Let's see the explanation. The constitutional provision related to governor. Article 153 says that there shall be a governor for each state. One person can be appointed as governor for 2 or more states. Okay. A governor is appointed by the president and is a nominee of the central government. Okay. Next point. He is the constitutional head of the state, bound by the advice of his council of ministers. So that's why statement 1 is correct. His function as a vital link between the union government and the state government. And Article 157 and Article 158 specify the eligibility requirement for the post of government. Okay. So these are Article 157 and 158 about the eligibility of the post of governor. Okay. Next article, Article 161. Article 161 gave the governor the power to grant pardons and reprieves. And there is a COM with the CM at the head to aid and advise the governor in the exercise of his function except some condition of discretion, and that is mentioned in Article 163. The governor appoints the chief minister and other ministers, and that is mentioned in Article 164. Now, governor assents, withholds assent, and reserves the bill for the consideration of the president passed by the Legislative Assembly. That is mentioned in Article 200. Now, Article 213. Governors may promulgate the ordinances under certain circumstances. So that was in statement 1. That's why statement 1 is correct. Okay. So these are all for this segment. If you like this video, do like, share with your friends as much as you can. If you didn't subscribe my channel till now, then do subscribe. You can follow our Telegram channel for PDF notes, and you can join us on Facebook page, on Insta page also. I will give the link in the description box and in the comment section also. Thanks for watching the video.